This is Dr. David Shine, and welcome to Business Law 101.
I want to introduce you to some other studies. This one is the 12-step approach here at the end of the slide set. We're going to wrap up here, folks. And just to see some other analyses. So you could use the stakeholder analysis on the previous slide, or you could follow Laura Nash's 12-step approach, which tracks in against things and is very well approached. And this was Laura Nash wrote one of the early business ethics textbooks. That's where it comes from. And she wrote it, and the book was then converted into a Harvard Business Review article. There's a citation. Now, a much simpler model, which is the Blanchard Peale model. Ken Blanchard was a well-known ethicist, and Norman Vincent Peale was a motivational speaker, and they got together and put together a very straightforward ethical analysis. Is it legal? If it's not legal, don't do it. Then is it balanced? And then number three, internalizing it. In the greatest Kantian tradition, how does it make me feel? And here's some of the things that they look at in terms of that. And this is a pretty interesting book. Notice the copyright year. Again, this is part of this big movement to structure analysis of business ethics, to really start thinking about it as a discipline, as a way of moving through business. This model doesn't get a lot of publicity today, but it's a pretty decent model. And then one of my favorites is the front page of the newspaper test. Would you want to make a business decision today and have your mom pick up the newspaper tomorrow morning and say, my son or daughter did this? Very straightforward. So, Warren Buffett used it in a speech to Salomon Brothers that was widely publicized. So, but it's something that's used a lot. And I can tell you, when I was corporate counsel, my general counsel actually said that to me. He said, if in a different way, he said, if you write something and you're walking down the hall, of course, we're in big buildings in downtown Houston, and you drop that, how would you feel if other people read what you wrote? So some pretty interesting concepts there on the front page of the newspaper.
This is Dr. David D. Shine for Business Law 101. If you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on your favorite platform.